more than friends, and he gets it. All she wants to be is friends, and that's fine. But last week he lost sight of what was important and couldn't resist taking advantage of an opportunity, but it left him with a horrible feeling in his stomach over. Reggie apologized from the bottom of his heart, and he wants to show Dana how she means so much more to him. Calls for a referee. Dana's looking on confused. Reggie flips around in the ring, and then all of a sudden, lays down in the middle of the ring. Reggie invites Dana to come and pin him for the 24/7 title. So she goes to pin, and he kicks out. He starts laughing. He lays down again. Reggie again let Dana cover him. He kicks out for a second time. Dana now is getting upset. She's asking, why am I even out? It's a good question. Why are you even out? So, Reggie tells her to go ahead and do it again. Dana pins him, but this time she starts making out with him in the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Dana Brooke once again is the 24/7 champion. R-Truth and the fucking catering brigade run down to the ring. Reggie drop kicks him out of the ring. Dana knocks Tozawa off the apron right into Tamina's arms. Tozawa then goes for a kiss on Tamina. She throws him down to the floor, and that's the way the segment goes over here. Everybody chasing Reggie and Dana Brooke. Complete and utter fucking garbage. I don't know how there are legitimate people that are alive and breathing that find any of this fucking interesting and that are fans of this shit. This is fucking garbage. Get it off my television. It actively makes the show fucking worse. And Monday Night Raw is a terrible program to begin with. Get it off TV. It holds no value and has no business being on the fucking show. Bianca Belair. She comes out. She won the Elimination Chamber. She's the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship. Oh joy, oh joy. So she's in the ring, cuts a promo on how she's ready to run it back after making history at WrestleMania 37 last year. You said it, honey. You said it. You made history last year with Sasha Banks in the main event. She mentions Lynch and then goes on about how tough the other Elimination Chamber participants were, but there can only be one EST. Belair really wants to get this point across. She's the hardest working woman in WWE, working nonstop for this WrestleMania moment. So if you think she's about to let up now, no way. She goes on and says in 6 weeks, she will show Lynch why you can't spell WrestleMania without a little EST. Out comes Becky. I immediately reach for my remote control, as I know she's about to speak, and nobody wants to give Becky Lynch fucking belch out whatever she's got to say. Her voice is so terrible, glass was breaking in my fucking household, man. Awful. Lynch congratulates Belair on making it back to the big time. It says it doesn't get any bigger than the 2 women who have won WrestleMania main events. Becky says she and Belair will main event WrestleMania 38. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there, man. Becky Lynch says that her and Bianca Belair are going to main event WrestleMania. How? How are Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch going to main event WrestleMania? And why would Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch main event WrestleMania? Is there some internal politicking going on that we don't know about? Is Becky Lynch really complaining to management about Charlotte Flair being in the main event of WrestleMania? There's got to be some backstage politicking going on between Becky and Charlotte, almost guarantee it. Charlotte and Ronda, you need to tell me that WWE's not going to put that in the main event? Ronda's not going to be in the main event? over Becky and Bianca Belair? Give me a break. Ronda Rousey won the Royal Rumble. These two night WrestleManias exist for the main event of WrestleMania to be headlined by the winners of the Royal Rumble, right? Ronda won the Royal Rumble, so she gets night one with Charlotte Flair. I don't like it. I don't think it's a main event match for WrestleMania. I think it's fucking complete shit. Nobody wants to see Ronda in the main event. And if you do, you're a fucking hack. You're a complete fucking idiotic casual. And then Ronda, Charlotte night one, along with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar night two. Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey both won the Royal Rumble. So please correct me if I'm wrong. That is not a statement that should be made with Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Now, people were telling me, oh, WWE's always said that. The main event of WrestleMania, even though they're not the main event of WrestleMania. No, they haven't. When did this become a thing? And why is it said? And why are you telling me that it's been said and not complaining about it like I am? As if you guys are okay with someone saying they're going to main event WrestleMania, but in fact they're not. Lies. And it only makes Becky look fucking even more stupid than she already does. You should not be saying you're main eventing WrestleMania if you are indeed not going to main event WrestleMania. I do not see how this is likely. So, Belair says that this may be true, but she did it better in the main event than Becky did. Becky brings up how she walked out of WrestleMania 35 as Becky 2 belts and hasn't been beaten in 3 years. It's great. I guess everybody's supposed to forget that you took a maternity leave to go have a fucking child. So yes, you were off TV for over a year. But now you're back. But don't discredit the other women that were there when you weren't there holding the championship for you to ultimately get it back. The WWE bypassed all the other championship reigns, and none of them matter because Becky Lynch is the champion. I don't like that. So she also recalls how her 22nd win at SummerSlam over Belair. 26 seconds to be exact. Well, they both keep talking about WrestleMania, and Lynch accuses Belair of playing the victim. Belair points to some of her accomplishments and says she's not the victim. Becky Lynch says, yeah, that's right, because I ain't the victim. Becky Lynch is the victim. She said, she used to be the man of the people until Belair came along. She goes on and on and on about how fans have despised her ever since she beat Belair at SummerSlam. They even gave her a huge ovation when she returned for that match, but it stopped as soon as that match was over. No wonder. No shit. It's not that difficult to figure out, Becky. Lynch says because they despise her now, she despises Belair because of this. Lynch reminds Belair of what she did to Lita at the Elimination Chamber. I love Lita, she says. Imagine what I'm going to do to somebody that I don't like in Bianca Belair. So they face off, and then out comes Doudrop, because she had a scheduled match with Bianca Belair coming up right after this promo back and forth with Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. You know, I see a lot of people chattering on social media. A lot of people. There was a whole Reddit thread on how I am just the worst human being alive because of my take on Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. I don't see how people are not seeing it the way that I am, and how hated I am because I'm not for this match. I never said I wasn't for the match. In fact, I said from the very beginning that Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch should have never ended in 26 seconds at SummerSlam. Bianca Belair has not looked good since that moment. Since that moment that you did her dirty, she has not recovered. Having Doudrop and Belair every other fucking week is not going to make Bianca Belair look Good. There's only so many KODs, the big hefty dough drop, that Bianca Belair can do to show off her fucking feats of strength. Give me a break. It's not gonna work. Especially on somebody like me. I don't find that to be impressive at all. You beat dough drop. Great. What the fuck do you want? A cookie? Go to Titus. I'm sure he's got some delicious chocolate chip cookies coming right out of the oven. Give me a break with this shit. Bianca Belair has not looked the same since that 26-second loss. A showing in the Royal Rumble, fine. Fine. What did she do? How many people did she eliminate in the Royal Rumble? One? She was the Iron Woman of the Royal Rumble, I believe. Then she was the Elimination Chamber. Am I supposed to forget all of the indifference and all of the specialness that was sucked from Bianca Belair as soon as you went and did this stunt at SummerSlam? Now you want me to forget about it, right? You want me to forget about it. And people are now throwing long-term booking. If you think WWE had it in their head when a 26-second loss to Becky Lynch was playing at SummerSlam, if you think WWE had it in their head that they were going to beat Bianca in 26 seconds and then redo this match at WrestleMania next year from SummerSlam, you are as dumb as I already know you are. That's not the case. WWE are only giving you Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch, not because it makes sense, not because of long-term booking, but here's the fucking spoiler, folks, because there's nobody else on Monday Night Raw. There's nobody else to challenge Becky Lynch on Monday Night Raw. Who else is there? She's beaten them all. She's buried them all. So spare me the long-term booking and spare me the oh my god, Bianca is getting her revenge against Becky Lynch. Bianca Belair looks no better this year than she did last year. Let's put some respect on Sasha Banks' name. Please? You think this main event with Becky is going to do more for Bianca than what Bianca did with Sasha last year? I fail to find any reason why that match with Becky is going to do any better for Bianca. I fail to see. I don't know. How could you honestly tell me that Bianca is in a better position now than what she did with Sasha? Bianca feuded with Sasha, feuded with Bayley, right? What did Bianca do coming out of SummerSlam? She was dead to rights. You killed all her momentum, and she's not recovered any of that at all. So cut me the bullshit, spare me your bullshit, and get with the fucking facts. The fact of the matter is, Becky and Bianca is only happening because there is nobody else on Monday Night Raw. In fact, I would actually bring Bayley back and have Bayley challenge Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship because that's something that's A, new, and B, fresh. Not Bianca Belair. And please, I would love for you fucking geeks on Reddit to elaborate. What happens when Bianca wins the Raw Women's Championship? I don't know. She beat Sasha Banks last year in a very pivotal match in WWE history. The first one-on-one women's match, the main event of WrestleMania, and something that was heralded as a major deal as two women of color were in the main event of WrestleMania. What happens when Bianca Belair beats Becky Lynch at WrestleMania? Where does she go next? Huh? Who's she feuding with again? Who's she feuding with after that? Lacey Evans? Who's next? Bayley? Asuka? If WWE doesn't have a fucking plan going into WrestleMania, you guys think that they have a fucking plan coming out of WrestleMania? They got not one fucking plan to follow WrestleMania for Bianca Belair. Not one. As soon as she wins that title, everything that you guys are imagining with Bianca Belair, oh my god, she's got momentum, she's got consistency, she's been winning matches, she looks better than ever. All of it, you're fabricating it in your own minds, and when you finally see it happen and realize that I've been right, all of what you think is there will show itself as never being there. She will lose every ounce of importance coming out of WrestleMania because WWE will do the same thing that they did to Bianca Belair last year, this year. The only difference is it was Sasha, and now it's Becky. Failure. I'm sorry. And I'm a fan of Bianca Belair, always have and always will be. But this is on WWE's head. This is on their fucking heads. With this shit creative that I know is coming after WrestleMania. No matter what happens at WrestleMania, it's what happens after that is the most important. Doudrop, another match with Doudrop against Bianca Belair. But I gotta hear the geeks tell me that she is building momentum. Another rematch. How many fucking matches with Doudrop have we seen since January? What is this, the 5th match? Plus they win the fucking chamber. She beats Doudrop. What do you think happened? 11 minutes. Belair was distracted by Lynch, who was on commentary. Had to fucking mute the TV because she was blabbering on commentary, did Becky Lynch. Awful. So Doudrop knocked her down with a crossbody outside the ring. Doudrop went for a cannonball. Belair caught her. Hit a spine buster and a handspring moonsault. Doudrop yanked Belair off the top, went for a cannonball, but Belair moved. Doudrop then came back with a Michinoku driver for a 2 count. Doudrop went to the top of Belair, brought her down with a powerbomb. That popped the crowd pretty decently. Belair followed with a KOD, another big reaction, and another pinfall victory for Bianca Belair. I even had people on Reddit. Wait till you see the fucking Reddit stupidity. People are saying Doudrop was made by Bianca and Becky Lynch. She's a loser. What was she made into? A fucking loser. Every time I look at her, she's a loser. What exactly was made with Doudrop? You do Becky. Put me on. Doudrop is as insignificant as they come on this show. She's there to merely eat L's. She does not feel special. She's not going to be a bigger deal. She's not a superstar. She's just there to eat L's for everybody else on Monday Night Raw. Edge. This was his first appearance since the Royal Rumble. He's in the ring. Edge says the smell of WrestleMania is in the air. He recalls being a fan and being amazed at WrestleMania 3. He goes on about getting on the WrestleMania card this year. So, he says it's good to be back. He loves everybody. It's great to see everybody. He talks about finally getting his spot on his first WrestleMania. He talks about stealing the show with TLC. He says he's thinking of Hall of Famer Devon Dudley, who just had back surgery. Edge goes on about some of his other WrestleMania moments. And he congratulates The Undertaker for his 2022 Hall of Fame induction. He talks about retiring with a WrestleMania match. Then he fought for 10 years to get back to WrestleMania. He did that last year. As a kid, he dreamed about WrestleMania and still does dream about WrestleMania, even as an adult. He mentions how the fans give him energy needed to be phenomenal. There's that one key word so far. Fans give him the energy needed to be phenomenal. And he even raised his eyebrow at the word when he said it. Sounds like a reference to AJ Styles, obviously. Edge says at WrestleMania he makes everything and everyone around him better. He steps up at WrestleMania. Edge says he needs WrestleMania. He needs WrestleMania 37. And WrestleMania 37 this year is being called the most stupendous two-night WrestleMania in WWE history. But he says you can't call WrestleMania that without him. And as much as he needs WrestleMania, WrestleMania needs Edge. He then issues an open challenge and says he needs someone to step up. If you want to prove yourself, stand across the ring from a man who says he is still the best thing going today. A certifiable legend. Edge will make you a legend forever if you fight him at WrestleMania. Edge tells the boys to step up in the back because he will be waiting. He also used the word undeniable in this promo. He used the words undeniable and he used the word phenomenal. So, Obviously, WWE is teasing a lot going on with Edge going into WrestleMania. A lot of people are asking for Edge versus AJ Styles at Mania. A lot of people. Edge asks for it, Styles wants it. Who's report that Styles desperately wants a match with Edge at WrestleMania. I do think that if Edge and Styles was the plan, we would have seen Styles at some point this year. And we didn't see Styles at all. I don't know why WWE would wait. That's the only thing that throws me off about this. Why would you tease AJ Styles and Edge at WrestleMania and wait on that announcement? I mean, I don't get it. There's a great story back and forth that you can build with these guys, and the more you do it, the more it's going to feel special. So why would you wait on AJ Styles answering the call for Edge and this open challenge? Now, yes, he used the word phenomenal, because everybody wants that match. They both know it, WWE knows it. So they could be using that word in this promo as a way to throw people off the trail. He also used the word undeniable. Cody used that word several times. So this is the second Cody reference on a WWE program after the Elimination Chamber time. We got undeniable and we got dash. The first one was a troll. This one I can see being legit. This is the type of spot that I would welcome Cody Rhodes walking into WWE and gladly take. That is must-see television. Cody Rhodes and Edge on television, cutting a promo with each other, that to me speaks WrestleMania. That to me gives me a reason to get excited about WWE television. That is what I want Cody Rhodes to do. If he is jumping ship, that's the type of program that we need to see him in. Is it going to be Cody versus Edge? I'll take either one of those matches. Cody versus Edge or AJ Styles versus Edge. I'd take either one of them. Some people are saying this is a triple threat. I don't want to see a triple threat match with Edge, AJ Styles, and Cody. On paper, it sounds like a dream match, but I want the story-driven one-on-one match between Edge and somebody. I don't want a triple threat match. Edge was in a triple threat match last year with Roman and Bryan. We don't need to see another triple threat match again this year. But if Cody comes in and wrestles Edge, what does AJ Styles do? That's the bigger question. If Cody is wrestling Edge, what is AJ Styles going to do at WrestleMania? There's not much for him to do. The answer to WWE's problems here may be to do Edge and Styles, and then maybe hold off Cody for the Raw after WrestleMania, and then we can build to something after WrestleMania. Is Cody going to be needed at WrestleMania? I don't know. I'd like to see Cody at WrestleMania if he is coming in, because he's going to give me a reason to actually care more than I do now. But you got to slot who you have on your roster right now into WrestleMania. Edge and Styles, I think, is a lot of people's dream match for this WrestleMania. So if you go and do that, you're going to make a lot of people happy. It's up to WWE to really build a hype for that match, because last time we got a match that we really wanted with Styles at WrestleMania with Nakamura, and WWE fucking failed with that match. I don't want the same thing to happen here with Edge. But Edge, Styles, then we gotta have Riddle and Orton. What are they gonna do? Rollins and Owens. What are they gonna do at WrestleMania? There's a lot of what ifs here, and this is why I said in the beginning, I don't know if WWE knows what the fuck they're doing going into WrestleMania. It's a lot of parts. I would have, the whole thing about this Cody thing, we don't even know if he's coming in. It's all confirmed by several sources. Oh, he's coming in. I wouldn't necessarily debut him at WrestleMania. I don't think WrestleMania needs Cody Rhodes. You want to make Monday Night Raw big again after WrestleMania? Because the last couple Raw Manias were fucking terrible. Nothing about them felt special at all. Or felt special. Just say Cody for the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania and begin the journey in WWE again on Monday Night Raw following WrestleMania. Why do you need him at WrestleMania? Just do Styles and Edge. Get Styles on the show. Give him something important to do. Because he needs something important to do. Because he feels like a fucking afterthought. Just get him on WrestleMania with Edge. And then worry about Cody after WrestleMania. Yeah, right. We don't need to start building things around Cody for WrestleMania. You got enough going on at WrestleMania right now with all these other fucking things and all these appearances that Cody's not going to be needed. Just save him for Monday night. Edge, again, showing you why he's the master of promo. It's going to be the most interesting thing this week. gonna, oh my god, it's a Cody. Oh my god, who is open challenge? The most intriguing thing you can do with somebody like Edge right now going to Mania is an open challenge. So I'm gonna enjoy this. At least some sense of unpredictability going into WrestleMania. I like it. RK Bro versus Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. This was the main event of the show. Rollins and Owens win here. They get added to the tag team title match 2 weeks from now with RK Bro and Alpha Academy. So Orton tried giving Rollins a suplex on the announce table. Owens saved him. Always got to do that suplex on the announce table spot because WWE was Randy Orton. So Orton suplexed Owens on the table instead. Rollins immediately followed with a suicide dive. Orton gave Owens a back suplex before tagging in Riddle. Riddle hit Rollins with a Pele kick, some forearms, overhead suplex, senton, one kick. Really going on Rollins. German suplex, got him a 2 count. Rollins then distracted the referee as Owens yanked Riddle off the top, allowing Rollins to do a double foot stomp for 2. Owens did a senton. Rollins followed with a frog splash. He goes for his own cover, only gets a 2 count. Orton tagged in, hit Rollins and Owens, took them both out. He hits Owens with clothesline, power slam, sets up the draping DDT, but Rollins bailed, so Orton gave Owens the DDT. Owens super kicked Orton and stomped on Riddle's bare feet, and Riddle tagged himself in at this point. Rollins took out Orton with the curb stomp outside the ring as Riddle hit Owens with a floating bro. About to win the match, Rollins gave Riddle a buckle bomb. Towards the end of this thing, Owens followed up with a stunner, and Rollins finished him off with the curb stomp for the 1, 2, 3. Decent little tag team match. Alpha Academy now have to defend the tag team championships against RK Bro and Rollins and Owens in just 2 weeks. Get Blackhawk Slayer out of the chat.
Yo.
This fucking guy. Get that guy out of here, man. You're fucking deep. Imagine, I gotta wait 4 weeks to chat in my fucking live stream, and that's what you said. Nobody gives a shit. Get out of here. Fun little tag team match, and again, you know, the suplex spot with Riddle. As soon as he was about to make the hot tag in, he tagged himself in. That was the whole thing about this match. Orton was thrown into the corner, and he tagged himself in, did Riddle. So I don't know what's going on here. This could be the ultimate setup to break up RK Bro going into WrestleMania. And this may be the final straw that broke the camel's back. So we'll see what happens there. But I do not see I do not see the tag team titles going back to RK Bro at all. If anything, they'll go to Rollins and Owens, and they'll start building the tag team division around Rollins and Owens, because I don't think they really fit into anything else at all. We'll see what happens. Again, WWE's got a lot of question marks going into WrestleMania, and I can't figure out where it's going. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. It's very lazy storytelling. I would usually say, I'd be the first one to tell you, I love the unpredictability, but it's not a good unpredictable. It's a bad unpredictable, because you just know that WWE doesn't have any plans, solid plans, with any of their talent. Everybody's just thrown all over the place, and they're going to wait as long as they can to start slotting these guys into WrestleMania roles. Everybody should already have a WrestleMania role, and I don't think WWE really knows what those roles are going to be. 6 weeks left. Thank you guys for all of your support, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out on the live stream tonight. 2,700 plus in the venue for this Monday Night Raw review. We hit 1,000 likes. We hit the minimum. Thank you guys very much for spending your Monday night with me here this evening. Get those super chats in. We're about to go over all the super chats in just a little bit. But first, I want to shout out my sponsor for today's show, and that is Blue Chew. BlueChew.com. You guys are going to use code JD at checkout and get your free sample, man. It's time to get up off the couch, get into the bedroom, and have that confidence to do so, man. Blue Chew is where you guys are going to get all that confidence. That confidence can take you far in life, man. It's one of the reasons why I have one of the most successful podcasts in the IWC. Not because of Lucha, but because of confidence. And when you feel confident, you feel like you're at your best, especially when it comes time to step up to the plate in the middle. That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets. It comes at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night. You guys can plan ahead and be ready whatever that opportunity arises. And you guys, listen, I'm telling you right now, the process is very simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed online medical providers, and once you are approved, you'll receive a prescription within days. The best part is it's all done online. No visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew's tablets are also made in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door, very discreet. So if you guys can benefit from that extra confidence, I don't know why you wouldn't give Blue Chew a try. I've got a special deal for everybody listening to the live stream tonight for Monday Night Raw. You guys can get Blue Chew for free using our code JD at checkout. All you guys gotta do is pay the $5 shipping and handling. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for being such a great friend and a great sponsor of Off the Script right here tonight for the Monday Night Raw Post Show on OTS. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter at JD206. That's Twitter and Instagram. And continue to hit that thumbs up. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, don't hit that thumbs up now, as it greatly helps out the video when I'm done here on the Raw Post Show. Let's start at the top. Eric Newton with a $5 super chat. JD, if you need a new name for The Miz, I call him now The Mid, and he shall be known as Mike Midzanin, or however you spell his last name. Yes, Eric, Miz is indeed Mid. No question. Haywood with a $2 super chat. 0 points to the title unification if the brand split stays. They mentioned title versus title, and they mentioned winner take all. Nothing made about unification or brand split, and which I don't know why the match is even happening. What's the point? What's the point of winner take all if you're not going to merge the titles and the brands? I don't get it. I'm kind of getting tired of all of this being done for Roman and not benefiting anything or anyone else. I really am. Michelle Moran with a $5 super chat. Miz and Paul versus Mysterios at WrestleMania. I feel bad for Mysterios getting handed crap at WrestleMania and poor Dominic having to sell a Logan Paul wrestling. I know. I don't know who is going to be interested in Logan Paul wrestling. WWE are using his celebrity and trying to get his fan base interested in what they're doing, and it's not going to work. Copycat 81 with a $5 super chat. Raw sucks. I have to go to my new job tomorrow, so I'm tuning in early. JD for life. Thank you, Copycat. And good luck with that new job. I wish you nothing but the best. Tony Brown. Okay, JD, I slept through Raw. Did I miss any booty meat? With the 99 super chat. Tony Brown, all you missed was Beyond. That was pretty much it. JP5150 becomes a member for 18 months. Thank you for the recommitment to the venue. Thank you, brother. Give me 3 hours of Edge doing a promo. Literally the only thing that was worth watching Raw. I feel like a Linderman's Creek at the OTS venue. I love that Sherry Creek, bro. Oh, nothing like a good Sherry Creek, man. Spirit of the Wolf, 6 months. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the recommitment. Jonathan Gastello, 12 months. Thank you for the recommitment, gentlemen. Celebrating not only my 26th birthday today, but but 1 year in the OTS venue. Jesse, give me some wings, a Coke, and some of your tacos with sour cream, he says. Jonathan, happy birthday, brother. Everybody wish Jonathan a happy 26th birthday with some birthday cake emojis in the chat. Thank you for the recommitment, guys. Appreciate you. Dev to Dust with a $5 super chat. Which match would be worse? Braun Strowman versus Great Khali 60-minute Iron Man match? Or Jinder Mahal versus Baron Corbin versus Omos Punjabi prison match? A Braun Strowman Great Khali 60-minute Iron Man match. I don't even know if that's even physically possible. I don't even think Khali would last 6 minutes. Never mind 60. I don't have to go with Khali, man. Nobody wants to see him in a 60-minute fucking match. The little Kev with a $1.99 super chat. Did you see what Kenny Omega said about Cody? Yes. He doesn't think it's about the money. I said that from day one. Cody leaving has nothing to do with money. Cody leaving is everything to do with ego. The Gary Spear with a $5 super chat. Logan Paul. Holy shit. Will we ever make a full recovery from these wild twists and turns? At this point, I don't think they are getting Cody. Yeah, I think Cody's still coming in. If he doesn't, I won't be surprised. But he's not signed. He could still very well end up with AEW. Nash Hardy with a 5 in UK. Thank you, brother. JD, in your opinion, is Raw good? Bad, good, or bad, good, bad? I don't know what the fuck is this in your opinion. Is Raw good? Bad, good, bad, or good, bad at the moment?
Friendly combatants detected.
Raw is bad, bro. You want something? I will say this. Raw is better than SmackDown. Raw is better than SmackDown. SmackDown is WWE's worst show. NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. For some reason, NXT is still their best show. Now that itself is a fucking embarrassment in its own right. Christian with a $9.99 super chat and a $99 super chat. Christian coming in big again. WWE would always be so boring. I want Roman to beat Brock at WrestleMania. Christian. Roman will be defeating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Thank you, brother. It's a lot of money, man. You're killing it. Gregory Benson with a $9.99 super chat. JD, please tell your listeners exactly what you've been for the last 5 years. Otherwise, a title versus title winner-take-all match doesn't mean anything. Merge the rosters. Yes. I am tired of everything being about Roman. Roman has become the best act in pro wrestling. He's the biggest name in pro wrestling. The fact that they're doing title versus title and then not ending the brand split, it just doesn't make sense. Michael with a $4.99 super chat. Becky versus Charlotte versus Bayley versus Sasha should have main evented night 1 at Mania. Unify both women's and men's championship this year. What do I think? That horsewoman rumor was never even discussed. It was a falsified rumor by some fucking idiot who works for Inside the Ropes or I don't know, one of those fucking Wrestle UK fucking publications, man. Bunch of fucking idiots, man. The rumor was never legit. Ringside News and Steve from Ringside News blew that up. It was never even discussed. It wouldn't even make sense. Why would they do that match? Look at how much ego was in that match. You're gonna do that match? That shit was sell. You'll never get that match as long as those women are on the same roster. Deb to Dust, Robert De Niro or Al Pacino? Al Pacino all over. The professional gamer with the $2 super chat. WWE Twist and Turns comes Logan Paul. Wow. You want the twist and turn? You got it. Jamal Lopez becomes a new member. Thank you, Jamal. What are you drinking, brother? Oh, Jamel. It's Jamel, I'm sorry. Jamal. No, Jamel Lopez. Thank you, brother. What are you drinking, man? Your first 2 rounds are on me because I fucked up again. OJ for that $10 super chat. I don't understand some fans, man. People like us give genuine concrete criticism to WWE and they get mad and are okay with mediocrity. They don't understand how good we could have. You the man. Thank you, OJ. Appreciate you, brother. You know what it is, OJ? It's the fact that people are not as intelligent as I am. I raise genuine concern and question. I bring valid points to the discussion. Nobody wants to hear valid points anymore. Oh, why does he have a platform? Oh, why does he have a big YouTube channel? Oh, why do people give him super chat? Well, I'm sorry. If you guys were just as good as me, then you'd be doing the same fucking thing, but you're not. No one gives a shit about your opinion. There's a lot of people out there that give a shit about mine. And it doesn't come easy. I work my ass off for it. Kim G with a $10 super chat. Revolution already looks stacked. Can't wait. Revolution looks fucking 1,000 times better than WrestleMania. Also, what's with these nerds giving Adam Cole so much criticism? I honestly don't understand. Cole is a star. Bro. Adam Cole's one of the best professional wrestlers in the fucking business, and he gets to sleep next to Britt Baker every night, bro. Let them fly. He's in the main event of Revolution, man. Wow, that's... sounds like a buried Adam Cole to me, doesn't it? Revolution looks more like WrestleMania than WrestleMania looks like WrestleMania. Triple M with a 199 super chat. Ready to grind legendary Witch Queen right at launch, baby. Oh, you know it, brother. You know it, man. I'm taking my gavel horn and I'm going in, bro. What are we using this year? Submachine guns and auto rifles are back at the forefront, man. I don't know. Hard light? Monte Carlo, maybe? I see me using Outbreak Perfected a lot. Risk Runner, Huckleberry. Gotta have my...
This is Galveston. Chicken Hawk is on the move. Finally. Chicken Hawk? Fuck yourself. Where are we going? Into the tunnel, Chief.
They must be cutting through the bunker. There's an entrance just ahead. Should still be able to catch them.
Why is that door still open?
It's closing now, sir. Door sealed.
Shit, no way you're getting through there. gonna have to take a long way around. Diverge southeast around the ridge.
Reload! Cover me! Got one more!
This is JTF Unit 1 leader. We're pinned down, taking heavy losses. Is the helipad locked down? Negative! We can't break through! Shit. We can't let Ellis get away.
Weapons free! Move in! Jammer! Ghostlight, where are you, buddy? On approach. Couple of lights out. Stand by for a few. We're taking our sweet time.
Sounds like you can still overtake Ellis. Unit 1 leader, do you have eyes on Ellis? Unit 1 leader, do you copy? Shit! gonna lose him. Black Tusk specializes at dealing with situations like this. So the site is under our control. We didn't give the enemy time to clean up after themselves. There's gonna be a lot of useful intel there. We can take our time picking through it.
You have received an endorsement. Endorsement received. Safe area detected.
Inventory. Social. Inventory.
Check something out? I appreciate the trade.
Howdy. Later.